Okay, so hello, welcome back to the Warhammer 2 Total War Greybeard's Prospectors campaign. Last time we had a fair bit of expansion. We took the Wizard's Palace, Sorcerer's Island, and then Lashik right near the end. And all we've got to do to capture the rest of Araby is to take Kofa and Pyrus. As I was mentioning earlier also, the patch came out, so it should fix a bunch of factions which might be only making one army. As well as, like, the Dreadfleet. As well as fixing the vampire coasts from not being able to resurrect undead in the ocean. Though I did say that by I don't know whether it will apply to our campaign in progress. I assume it will, because it's just like AI changes. But, yeah. I think there was a few other balances made. Very small ones from what I remember people posting. It was only like 5 changes, and I think one of them was like plus 50 gold to the cost of a great goblin shaman or something like that. Can I bring that up? Because these patches go in and there's sometimes unannounced changes, either because they were deemed not important enough to mention, or they forgot about them, I suppose. That's fine, you know, in the process you can miss things. People are also mentioning they're having loyalty issues with some of the factions, like Dark Elves with characters dropping loyalty. I haven't played as any of them to really know about that. So here we go. Balance changes. I'm just reading on the forums. Changes to Medusa, plus 15 meters range, minus 100 gold. Medusa on Shrine has plus 15 meter range. Scourge Rider Chariots, minus 990 HP on large, minus 400 mass, and minus 10 charge bonus. And Regiments of Renown of the Scourge Rider Chariots, I suppose. Reduced effect area to 40 meters, reduced slow to 12%, reduced missile resist debuff to 12%. And the Skaven Mortar team, plus 50 gold, and reduced spacing and increased hitbox. Basically, Artie can now hit them as opposed to before. Oh, and the Night Goblin Shaman got plus 100 gold cost. So, gold costs, I believe, are mostly for multiplayer purposes. Anyway. So yes, our army is currently sitting in Lashik over here. With Louis-Dolphe Le Chasseur sitting over here after his army got thoroughly pulped by our Steel Ray Mortars. Oh, I actually had, mentioning Steel Ray Mortars actually reminds me, I did have some more comments from Elon, the mod maker for Greybeard's Prospectors, if I can find it. There we go. He actually explained some things to me, particularly Vallea's Protectors. Now, if we remember, they have this ability here, Shield Others, which has a 10,000% miscast chance on them. And I thought that meant that when they use the ability, they would take damage in the process, to represent them throwing themselves in the way of the incoming missiles, as the description text there alludes to. However, apparently, Elon explains it, the Protectors lose their own parry chance and missile resistance. The miscast is a trick. Total War has no ability that does something different for the caster than it does for other targets. I suppose that's like you can't have an ability which reduces, say, the physical resistance of the caster while increasing the physical resistance of a unit. It applies it to both. However, by having it miscast 100% of the time, you could apply a debuff to Protectors while buffing the units around them. It's kind of a workaround. Okay, so that explains that. So in the process here, I assume they minus 40 missile parry and minus 40% missile resistance to the Vallea's Protectors. But it gives that to other units around them. I think he also explained a bit about the miscasting as well. There's a bit about Steel Ray Mortars. They're very strong, especially against the AI, who tends to use really tight formations. Well, we've seen that. I'm not complaining. It's fun. It likes to spam stacks of light infantry. The ideal target. Too strong against the AI? Probably. But to make it balanced, he would have to cut the damage on the number of projectiles down so much that they'd be niche at best. Yeah, I understand. I kind of agree, you know. Rather have them be a bit OP and fun than meh and never picked. Yeah. Don't expect them to work against trolls. No, I don't really expect them. I mean, they'd scare the trolls. They probably wouldn't, you know, hurt them too much. Oh, and also a bit here about the miscasting. Every ability can be miscast. The table is there, but simply not used for non-spell abilities. Okay, that's interesting. It's just a bit of a... It's just interesting for me and a bit of a... how the background stuff in Warhammer Total War works. What else? Well, he also mentions that my idea for the gyrocopters bombers could possibly work, where instead of their bombs, they could drop custom bombs and the missiles, though you'd have to check what the gyrocopters actually are. And he mentions because of how what the game considers gyrocopters, because Elon mentions that a steam tank, for example, is a chariot, and the turret is its rider. So interesting, sort of behind the scenes workings of some of the units, which I wasn't aware of. But anyway, I hope you don't mind me reading those things out, Elon. They're not like I don't think they're anything like too behind the scenes. If you don't want me to mention it, then just say so. Assuming you watch this, I shouldn't be so arrogant to think that you would. I think you'd be watching my videos. You're very on the ball otherwise. Able to anticipate what I'm asking. Okay. Pardon me, I'm just finishing off my biscuit. So we've got Rorek in El Hike, squaring off against Repance over here. We also have this Trolls army here. Lovely. Look at that army. Isn't it perfection? Nobber. And 19 armored chaos trolls. Oh, I love it. We have got a pretty good garrison here, and walls. Obsidian legionnaires with muskets, 2 scouts, a demolisher cannon, and a steel ray mortar. The demolisher cannon actually is anti-large. But that's a lot of large. We could also get these. Swords of Gazul. But they're mostly against anti-infantry, I think. They have got burnt, actually, which would help against the trolls because of their low leadership. I will recruit them, actually. Followers of Gazul, the dwarfen ancestor associated with the dead, some of them have come to the Pyramid of Nagash, trying to rid the area of the taint and lay the waking Umgi that plague these lands with their unnatural existence to rest. 125 armor, silver shields, 95 for leadership, speed 28, immune to psychology, perfect vigor. Flames of Zarvengrin. By activating the runes in their swords, they can imbue the weapons of their allies with the flames of Zarvengrin, Razul's great rune sword, to vanquish the foul undead and their vile masters. Imbues magical and fire damage on allies within 40 meters, and on themselves. For 35 seconds, that's pretty good. We'll definitely do that. The magical attacks will be useful against the trolls. And I am going to... I wonder whether we should attack them? Or should we try and wait, see if they can siege us? Because attacking them with the walls in place would be better. This building here, the Shrine Spires Fortress of El Calabad, actually gives us the highest tier of towers, fused beer kegs, which are basically explosive cannons. Cannibals, so they're like the clockwork bombs of the Empire and all that. So that's pretty damn good. We've also got the guard hall. The walls would be useful. They don't have wall breaker, which I have got a mod which adds a wall breaker to a bunch of units. Basically only really large units though. So Dreadsaurians, giants, miners have got it because I got a sub mod, which it makes sense for miners to be able to break through a wall. They've got picks. And yes, we've also got the slight issue of these chaos camps. Morcar Soulflayer is sitting over here on this chaos camp here, and there's another one down here. which we're going to have to deal with. These are kind of hard to deal with. When you attack them, they spawn a full stack of chaos, which is quite powerful. More powerful than this. It's like, I think it will have like 2 or 3 chaos spawn units in it, a hell cannon, a chaos giant, maybe a few units of chaos chosen, chaos warriors, maybe a unit of chaos knights. It's rather unpleasant. Anyway, I'll finish off my biscuit.
Let us begin. To war. Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Okay. With that done. I'm just moving them back so that I can recruit some more units, because when I built this army, we didn't have the income we have now. And I can recruit an extra unit. I can't recruit to demolish a cannon. It's got 1,000. Oh. Precision cannons are not anti-large. They're really not that good against trolls. I mean, they can knock them over. They're still cannonball, but they don't deal any large damage, so... Do charge breakers lower morale? I think they just slow them down. Yeah, they just slow them down. We have got line breakers. Ooh, they're anti-large. They've got bonus versus large 5. And they take 2 turns to recruit. Can we get a research which makes them recruitable in 1 turn? Local recruitment time, -1 turn for all units to a minimum of 1 turn. Hey, that would be pretty good. That would actually include... That's actually for everything, so not just the line breakers. That would affect all of our artillery. I could recruit my artillery in 1 turn. That's actually really nice. Upkeep's plus 30% though. Or the right to plunder. You just get minus 30% upkeep for all units, but you lose basically all the income you get from sacking settlements. And we can't get these. These are specific to tributes to the High King. And I don't really want silver bullets. I'm going to go for explosive rounds up there. Unless there's one for the Skaven, which... Nope, that's fine, I think. So... Yeah. We could get the pirate hand bombs, which might be nice to get. It replaces the charge breakers with grenades. We become grenadiers, basically. But yeah, the explosive rounds means all of my ranged rifle units get explosive shot, which sounds pretty cool. Should be able to shred through enemy units pretty nicely. Or we could give them with black powder weapons, but considering I can get lords, pardon me, I can get lords with a aura which can give black, extra powder. I don't consider that as good as... I don't know the difference between taunt and hornswaggle. I thought they were basically the same thing. I mean, hornswaggling is the ability the Vampire Coast lords get. And I think it's a debuff on a lord. And then taunting is... the same thing, I'd suppose? I'd have thought that taunting would be the lower version of hornswaggling. Could I have a look at what those abilities do? Let me see. Warhammer 2 taunt ability. No, that's... Here we go. Vampire Coast. Well, we can see Hornswaggle. Type Hex. Target enemy is -24 melee defense, -30 armor, and -24% speed. Okay. And Taunt is also a Vampire Coast unit, but alas, the wiki I'm looking at does not have a page for it. So, I don't know. That's just unfortunate. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's just the hero version of Hornswaggle, because this is for all hero characters. And then Hornswaggle is for all Lord characters. So you might get a stronger one, but applicable for all of your just your lords, or you can get a weaker one, which applies to all of your heroes. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. Something is a little weird there. We have Arabian trade. And that's supposed to mean... Oh, hang on. It is actually locked. Okay. Never mind. It's just visually it's unlocked. Previously it was faded because I had researched Arabian trade. I mean, we can't research this. I'm clicking on it. Not actually clicking on it, so... That's fine. I thought for a moment we could get both of them. Sure. We're getting this. Praise ancestor gods, just for the untainted. Also, venerate the ancestors gives an additional +2 untainted. And, we go for machines of war next for the upkeep reduction. But for you, I want on you. Get some heavy thunderers. They're anti-armor. They're not anti-large, but be fine. And yep, end turn. We'll wait a turn in Lashik to regenerate our units. That lord's going to come and attack us. Oh, I didn't move Skag. Oh well. He's just busy exploring up in Rakadrak territory. And I suppose we'll see whether the vampire counts and Vampire Coast get a bit more feisty. Oh yes, also with this patch that means that the changes for Clan Pestilence...
Desperate if they send this excuse for an envoy.
Here is a token of appreciation. 600 gold for peace treaty. Nah. With the update comes the changes to plagues for Clan Pestilence. I don't suspect Clan Pestilence is around in Lostria anymore, and we'd have to play as them to really see that. I don't know whether I'll do a session specifically showing that off. I did for the last major update, but the this changes. Well, it's more of a little bit extra for them. I think it makes plagues more virulent. They can spread between regions, which is quite nice. Or they spread between regions more, which is very nice. Okay. And you didn't kill anyone. Good. Oh, we got a level out of that. Decisive victory. One injured lord crawls his way up to the city. I suppose we just put him out of his misery. Oh. Khemri, are you attacking the, Chaos Warriors there? That would be nice. Give it to the Loyalist clan. Praise ancestor gods. Nice. That will allow us to keep control of the corruption in our areas a bit better. I'm not going to get any of these yet. I don't feel confident getting these until my economy is a bit more under control. And I don't want to get, like, the more income just now. So, because I kind of want to get this one over it, but I don't want to lose the income right now. Get machines of war. The Knights of the Flame have been destroyed.
Aye. Aye. Received.
Okay, where do I want to send you? Sal encampment's been taken by Kislev.
The runes
Go
are
up here.
ready.
Track is owned entirely by the Northern Dwarves.
Aye.
And we find the scaling. Oh yes. Also, the Halflings still own Averheim.
Sheesh.
You're opposed to take on them, I suppose?
Anad. One rag.
Okay, you get Rune of Striking
My axe.
and
thirsts for war.
Oldor. You can get... Well, I want ballistics calibration on you and all that, so let's give you Fleet Finger.
Yes.
And I'll move you up to here.
It is time.
Go. Can I ambush you there?
Please.
And public order's still fine here. Yep. I am going to build... Scratty Camp? How much does that give me? 250. Minus 100 because of the Peacekeepers' quarters. Sure.
Summon me if you dare.
And you... I don't think they're going to attack me.
Let me think about it.
They're laying siege,
Drang them.
but they're not building siege equipment, so they're just going to have to try and starve us out. But we can last for quite a while.
For the wisdom.
So... Get a Demolisher Cannon, I suppose. We can wait around for a bit. Yep. Enter. After I deal with Kolfa and then Pyrus, I'm going to probably, if I mentioned, I'm going to deal with those Chaos armies. We can't have them sitting around. Oh. Well then. Wait, Khemri's attacking Bretonnians as well? I suppose they are. Because Bretonnians hate the undead, so... Or at least these Bretonnians do. He foiled my ambush. Oh well. It wasn't serious. Let me see. What was that mod which I was talking about which had the dragons in it? Since I mentioned it, I should at least, you know, get the name of it. I didn't actually subscribe to it though. It was... Come on, load up, you workshop. Will it come over if I just put in dragons? Oh, something's happening. I might have to find a link to it again. Okay, well, the trolls are attacking us. I thought they'd just keep laying siege to us. They heard me, what's it called? Building the, recruiting the Demolisher Cannons, so they're like, nah, we have to attack now. And... Okay, well, they're gonna have to go for the gates. Because they can't knock down the walls. And trolls, funnily enough, lack siege equipment. Can I see this mod? Let's see. Let me have a look at most popular. Actually, most recent, because it was a recent. Yep, here we go. The mod is called Rise of Dragons, and it's made by Belisarian. So, I think it's pretty neat, the idea of having a just a faction made up just of dragons. It's got a lot of fireballs in it, as well as legendary lords and I believe some infantry units. So, yes. Not very lawful, but, you know, whatever. I prefer my games to be lawful, but, you know, if people want to make things like that, that's perfectly fine. As long as it's based off either their own ideas or on things in the Warhammer world. Not from other IPs, that's a caveat. From Games Workshop. Oh, they actually built some siege towers. You silly trolls! How did you build siege towers? You know you can't use them. This is where I'd want to have my, you know, cannons, like, outside of the walls or something to be able to shoot down the enemy. We've got 2 Thanes. This is our Lord. This is our second.
It is a reckoning.
Okay, let me line up all of these dudes. So, what have we got? We've got the shield breaker muskets. Yay, they're armor piercing, and they lower shield missile parry. Not like these trolls have shields. Do you have shields? You have one there. We have our shield walls, which I suppose would be good to hold here. But if my cannons are here, I don't want to put them in front. We also should remember to defend the square. But I kind of want to deal with them as much as possible while they're outside of the walls, and then probably return to this spot. So, we'll see exactly how effective the steel rain mortars are against the trolls. Yeah, we're so low number. You're going to get crushed the moment any trolls come through that gate. You just don't have any numbers at all, do you? Okay. Which unit, more important, to deal with? Array you like that. Array you like that. Sentries can go here. And the line breakers. Ooh, they're actually... Their formation is actually really large. These are actually anti-large. That's quite nice. Do that. Let's have a look at them, because we haven't seen them yet. Okay, so they've got a massive two-handed axe. They've also got a shield on their back. I suppose the shield's just there for looks. It doesn't give them any bonuses. They look pretty cool. They've got the Thane's feathered helmet. Yeah. Neat. Okay. Right. You over there. You over there. Do I want to move this cannon back to the town center? I think I do. Even though it would be able to fire through the walls. I'm going to put it here. And hopefully it won't blast my dwarves apart. We'll be able to turn it around quickly to deal with responses. That they'll probably come from behind as well. Oh well, we'll just have to be nimble and react to things as they occur. Okay. Start shooting them trolls. Ah, that's a problem. Our towers aren't actually upgraded. So that landmark's not doing what it's supposed to. We mentioned that they should have fused beer kegs, but they don't actually give that to them. That's a shame. Explosive shots would be so much useful. Okay, they're getting to the walls. You're going to have to just retreat.
It is a reckoning.
Because you're going to start beating on the gate. I can't do much about that. How fast are you destroying that wall? That gate? Yeah. Retreat!
Jailbearders, ho!
That were clockwork bombs, that would be very nice, but... Oh hum. Well, not clockwork bombs, fused beer kegs. Steel Rain Mortar will still be pretty good against them, just for dropping the morale. Even though I won't deal too much damage to them.
Dwarf warriors! The dowie are ready!
Okay. You can go there. You can go there.
Move! Yes!
You two can go here.
Pump those dwarfen legs!
Thane, stay there.
The ancestors
Thane, stay here.
Get moving!
Trolls are through. Come on, dwarves. Put a few holes in trolls. Oh, they're all stuck in the gatehouse. They're coming through here? They are.
Dwarf warriors!
Gonna have to remember to use shield wall as soon as they get through.
Hey! Blow through! Dwarf warriors!
Actually, you go over there. Cover that advance.
Pump those dwarfen legs!
You need to go there.
Bring death on him!
And we're not... We've got less shot because we don't have our legendary lord here, so... Our cannons don't have as much artillery as they would normally.
The clans unite!
Turn you off that. Don't want you wasting all of your axes right now.
Back way! For the Paras Anchor! Charge!
Since you've only got like 3 of them.
Warriors!
Shield wall.
Let us bleed for the
They just
clan!
turned around and fled.
Castle!
Cannons! Shoot those trolls! God, look at all that trolling. Hey. Oh, I did use shield wall on you.
The ancestors watch!
Get in there.
Satisfy
Uh-oh.
the grudge!
They're coming around the side! Am I hitting them? I don't think I hit them. That might have hit them. I think that hit some. Yeah, their leadership's dropping. Oh jeez. A dwarf just went splat. Okay, that's enough. Turn around, fire that way.
This won't misfire!
Oh, great. Googly woogly.
For the High King!
Okay, chuck axes.
Lads! Rage fast! Kazoo! Fight! Vengeance! Move to attack! Attack the axe! Axes out, lads! Cannon!
Ugh, I'm just gonna have to do this manually. Come on. Shoot those trolls. Yep. Dwarven cannons. This land is dwarven. Get out of here. Stinking trolls. I think we need another shot over there. Come on, turn this cannon around. Turn it around. There we go.
Come, Snorri, get in there. You fight like Elgin.
Shoot those trolls. Bam! We better still have... Hold on. Where's their lord? Where is their lord? Oh, he's right there. Oh. You go there. Actually, scouts go there. You're anti-large. Go over there. The trolls menace. The trolls are a menace at Ovian. Oh, there's certainly a ever-present aspect. Possibly they could have, like, I don't know, smaller armies? I don't really mind it. It's fun. And, you know, losing a settlement every now and then. Yeah, but... Bam! So many trolls, though. Don't run! Cowards! Every dwarf which runs will take the Slayer's oath. Yeah, they will. That's why you got to stand and fight, brave darling. They flee and then they just come back. Hit! More trolls! I heard you ordered trolls. Bam. I think I hit a dwarf. Oh well. Okay, just... Have you dealt with it, Lord? Are Slayers good at anti-large? Yes, they are, actually. I should actually get some anti-large. If trolls are going to be such a constant problem. Where's their Lord? Is he over there? Oh, he is. He's broken. So yeah, getting Slayers would actually be very, very nice. I am having immense fun though, firing the cannons. I like doing it anyway, but here it's actually helping the battle because I can react to enemies as they come. Bam! And you know, I can scoot the cannonballs just over the heads of my dwarves a bit better than the AI can. No, you don't. Get that old stone planted. Yes. Get. There we go. Bam! Did we hit some? I think we hit one. I heard a thud. No, you don't. I hope I hit a troll there. Trolls are coming back again. Pow!
To me. Cannon.
Oh,
We go.
jeepers. Hold on. Balls. Is this going to come down to this? Like, this narrow? Okay. Take out those trolls, damn it. Come on, we've got like 3 cannonballs left. I think a cannonball just whizzed past one of my dwarves' heads. Also, you can keep firing the cannon even while the crew is in combat. At least, as it is at the moment. Oh! Oh! Oh no, they haven't broken. Change cannon. This one. You change cannons by pressing page up and page down. Oh. Victory! Just. Bam. Okay. Well, that got pretty close. If I wasn't so focusing on the demolishing cannons, I probably could have used the steel ray mortars a little bit better. Because I had them firing up here constantly and, you know, alternating the fire between where the various groups of trolls are would a bit better, I think. However, that went pretty well. Clean up any other trolls around. How many kills did you Thanes get? 4 kills? 4 kills? Well done. 4 trolls each. It's a pity you're not persistent. I would name you, I don't know, the Troll Brothers?
We are relentless! Ready!
Yow!
We demand blood!
And they're all just fleeing off the map. Okay, end battle. Pyrrhic victory. But that was just a garrison. So I'm gonna have to just stop recruiting that demolish cannon and move my army in there. We won't be able to defend another attack like that with just those guys anymore. We'll need the reinforcements. Yeah, we lost 317. They lost 121, so that's very nice for a for fighting a troll army. Oh wait, we killed Nobber. Might have been why they ended up fleeing. Thankfully, they were just being led by a forest goblin. If it was a troll lord, it would have been more problematic. Because he's harder to kill, mostly. I don't think he would have given them a larger leadership bonus. 85 kills for the Demolisher Cannon. But yes, I might have to mention that actually, that the unique building in El Calabad doesn't seem to be giving the towers used beer kegs or the tier 3 upgrade as they should be. I'll make a mention. I'll make a note of it. I don't think anything should conflict with that, but I don't know. Who got the most kills in their army? 41 kills for one unit. 32, 35, 33, 28, 21, 24, 14, 13, 13, 13, 1. Their lord didn't get any kills. I think he was sneaking around the back and avoiding combat for the most part. You know, As a Groby would. Our steel ray mortars actually didn't get any kills at all. Not unexpected. They're anti-infantry, they're not anti-large, but they were dropping morale. Yeah, I'm going to release the captives. For the money. Oh, and you actually run off. Oh, thank you. I was afraid you'd come straight back and start sieging El Calabad again. That gives me a chance to get my army in there.
Let us begin.
Clan Pestilence performs the Pestilence scheme. Our ambush has failed. And we killed Nobber. That might not actually be a terribly good thing. They might have replaced it with a troll lord. Get you. And get... you two. Do I feel confident enough? Because it takes time for them to replenish their numbers. And the gate's still damaged. Will they lay off for a turn? I don't know. Can I recruit a hero here to have a look? No, he won't be able to move anyway. Oh.
Yes.
I'll have a think about it in a bit. You can... what can you do? Get Rune of Fury so we can get Rune of Negation.
Time for a reckoning.
And what is Kofa's garrison like? It is the usual, nothing different. And you have Merton Deverstone in there. Sure. Go up, attack Kofa, and we should be able to attack it in this turn. Yep, it's a unique settlement here. Nope. There's not even a handy-dandy hillside here for us to set up our artillery on so we can fire over the walls. What a shame. But, you know, not like we need walls. Attack the settlement. They're going to be cowering behind their walls. We're going to show them with the power of fire, steel, and technology. Fire and steel, though, is an empire saying, isn't it? Through the power of dwarven technology that... no. There's no wall an Umgi can build that a Dari cannot tear down. Oh, we're going to have a look. We're going to get to have a look at the Chevaliers de Lyonesse stylings. I haven't actually seen the faction in battle yet. Or have I? I don't think so. Okay. So where would be the best place to attack them from? Over here, I think. That way, like 2 towns would be able to attack us.
For the Karazhan-Kor!
Position like this.
Ready to serve!
Steel rain mortars behind.
Dwarf warriors!
Yep.
For the ancestors!
And yep. And you.
Vengeance! Honors! For the Karazhan-Kor!
And
Ready to serve!
you.
They have wronged us!
And you.
Ah!
Okay. And get all of you.
Show us the target!
And get you. Right. Hold ground. And I want you to start off by attacking this tower.
The next kill is ours. We have
That tower attacking us? It is. Position yourselves just over here. Don't shoot my units while they're in front of them. Please. Actually, you give extra powder. I want you to position yourself next to the cannons. Will you apply that to them?
strike out.
You will!
Cannon.
Actually gives them extra extra explosive damage on the cannons while it's nearby. That's nice.
We will have vengeance.
Victory is in our grasp! Really? We haven't even really begun. There. And there. It's yet another shot of the dwarves arrayed for victory. Cannons firing away. How's it going? There we go. Boom! Wow. It was a bit after the fact there, wasn't it? Yeah, whatever. Gun blinds! Hey, you got rid of one of the towers. Get rid of this one, and then we'll be able to attack them unhindered. You don't know how right you are. Bang, bang. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You're doing fine. Just keep shooting where you are. Oh, I like that they've got a unit up there in case we decide to come through this gate. We don't really need to actually destroy that wall. That tower. That tower's not... We're not within range of that tower. I haven't actually seen a Bretonian tower destroyed. You get little bits of it around the base of it. That's kind of neat. Yeah, and there's a little bit of inside too. Cool. Though I note the door doesn't have a inside area of it. Okay. You... I think we've tormented them enough with the steel ray mortars for the moment. Just knock this wall down. Precision cannons really aren't that good against walls. Demolisher cannons are much better. They deal like 5% as opposed to the 2 for the precision cannons, at least from what I've seen. We can't destroy this part of the wall. We can destroy there. Okay. I don't know what damaging the gatehouse does. Because the gate's got its own damage. But the gatehouse has its... another one? These don't shoot. Maybe it gets rid of the, crenellations? I don't know. Shoot there, I suppose. You stupid dwarf. Someone died, they got a cannonball in the back. Ho hum.
The lady's blessing is lost. Flood these lands.
I like there's little houses and such underneath the walls. Oh, they've actually got some piping in the walls. They come down from the Grey Mountains, demanding our great lady's pleasure. That's from the Steel Scave and Artillery Secrets technology. Hmm? What's that? Pipes in the wall. Can you attack there? Can. Oh! Oh, shooting my troops in the back. That would be a buff. Oh. Dane, we've discovered we've researched the technology of shooting arrowmen in the back. Wonderful! Now no one can stand against the might of the Dawi. Not even the Dawi. Okay, we blew 2 holes in the wall. I feel better about it. Yeah, just stop firing. Auto fire against whatever you can reach. Kinda wish you could get rid of this. Even if it just flattens it. You know. Rather than leaving like little chunklets. Just like remove the wall so this is all open. Anyway. Possibly also shooting the crenellations on the wall should actually knock them off.
Come on, lads! Get stuck in!
At least shooting them with cannons, not with like not with you know, missiles. Okay, move up.
Moving out!
We'll just ignore that the gate's been open the whole time.
Lord! Shield bearers home!
Where can you see him? From here.
Pop those dwarven legs! Cannon! Victory will be ours!
Be like,
Aye? Axes out!
meow. Did you hit him? You did.
Every dwarf down!
Pink. Ooh, we can actually use this ability. What's this look like? Ooh. Hey, that was pretty cool. Very understated. Experimental ammunition, so it's like a slow-moving flaming shot. It's kind of neat.
Muster the throng!
Come on, just snipe their lord. Ow.
Down!
Okay. Move through.
Go!
There's a vengeance to do on the other side of the walls.
They have wronged us! Move! One more dwarf on legs!
Okay.
Right far, right far!
Make a box.
Ready! Nothing can stop us!
Oh, poop you. Damn it. I'll get one of them off on it anyway. Get in there.
Dwarf warriors! Hunt those dwarven legs!
Cannons, actually. No! Okay, good. Ooh. Nearly got disastrous.
It is a reckoning!
I thought there wasn't any in the sky. I actually looked. Did I just not see it at all?
Obey me! The moons are cast! Satisfy the grudge! We will have vengeance! Down! Move now! Arise! Vengeance! Stop firing!
Okay, the enemy lord is dead.
We have scores to settle! Great book of grudges! Attack the herbs! Dwarf warriors!
Go over here. Do they have any more cavalry? No, they got knights errant there. And some knights of the realm.
Yes! Vengeance! Dwarf warriors!
Charge them in the back.
Where is Queen Helga? This isn't the grudging throne!
Come on. Hack them down. Oh, you're dueling their, paladin. You're not really a dueler, Oldor. But yeah, you know.
Dwarf warriors! For the ancestors!
Oh, that other cavalry is coming.
Oh! Strike out! Nothing can stop us! The clans unite! Aye!
Just got it off. There we go.
It's a reckoning! The clans
Okay, you get out of there.
Guns back out! Pump those
there.
dwarven legs!
The dwarves move in.
Dwarf warriors!
You guys can go up on the walls, I suppose. Increase our armor. Oh, and victory. It just feels so methodical as the dwarves. Move in. Set up positions. Hold.
Killers! Pump those dwarfen legs! Dwarf warriors! For the Caller's Encore! Range far, range fast!
Cow. Okay. Well, yep. As the knights flee the city, decisive victory. We take Kofa. With 28 losses to their 900. Again, the heavy lifting done by our steel rain mortars. But who got the most kills out of them? 30 for 1 unit of rangers. Or those sentries, I think they're called actually. They did pretty good. 29 for a shield wall. Eight for Oldor. Perhaps he was sniping some troops off the walls. And 20003. Our cannons actually didn't get any kills at all. They were just focused on shooting the walls. Even the... I thought actually one of them did. I thought I saw them like clip some units off the top of the walls. It was actually showing 0, but now 12, 12, 12. 457, 403. Did they go up? 21, 50. These numbers are different from what it was showing me before. Why is that? That's still the same. Yeah, why are these numbers different? Oh well. Just occupy. And we get Stone Melter Alchemists. Are rumored to use a formula based on the digestive fluids of trolls. Ooh. Is it a unit effective against trolls? And we don't get Ulthar's Raiders or Peak Gate Guard. I'll take those. I'll take 12. Get Fleet Finger to improve your rate of fire. And Kofa can level up to level 3. And we have a unique building in here, the Kofa Docks. The blood-stained history of repeated errantry wars centers around the docks of Kofa, where countless invasions into these lands have begun. Produces growth plus 10, sandstone produced 5 slabs, and income generated 150. And also, it gets upgraded to the harbour, which produces 10 more slabs, 10 more growth, and also 300 income. We could also have pottery making here. So, here's the Slayers which we can get. Normal Slayers, Giant Slayers. We also have a unique version of them called Ushabti Slayers. Which, I suppose, based on their name, are specifically to deal with the, Tomb King's Ushabti. Anti-large. Unbreakable. Sunder armor. Armor piercing. Yes, we should definitely get some of those. I mean, our cannons are helping us enough, but having Slayers would certainly help against the trolls, and be very appropriate.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay, I'm going to... So, let's see these. Stone Melter Alchemists. Oh, they're not anti-large. Okay. They're a unit of 5. They're a flamethrower infantry. 85 armor, 78 leadership, 26 speed, 26, 36, 26 charge, yeah sure, 20 ammunition, 90 range, missile damage is 361, with armor piercing, explosive, and explosive armor piercing. And they have Weeping Blade. Wow, okay, so they minus 50% armor for 35 seconds on units they hit. That's pretty nice. So you use them to just melt enemies' armor.
The axe thirsts for war.
Cool, cool. Get them. I like these regiments of renown we get.
Yes.
I think that was the last one, actually. Yeah, I think that was all the regiments of renown we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I mean, that's a pretty nice selection. I'm surprised there's no unique cannons. Maybe that would be a way it could have, like, artillery with different effects on them. Because that way, it would be a different cannon than the base one. But because it's a regiment of renown, it would be different anyway. I don't... Please don't get the impression that I'm making demands. Anyway. Yep, okay. You're all just fine up here. Just chaos stuff going on. Hey, Empire.
Welcome, oldest friends.
Oh, you're not interested in an aggression in a trade agreement? Non-aggression pact?
No.
Sadly, not this day on the Dwarves. Nah. We're trading already with Khemri. Dwarves probably aren't interested in trading with us.
Come then. Only Sigma's god.
You want a non-aggression pact? Aggression pact and trade agreement?
I will not obey.
Let me see. Kislev.
Kislev.
Return to your cold
Kislev?
stone hall.
Kislev.
Oh, Kislev. I mean, Borderline?
Bow before the rightful laws of this land, and I will hear.
No.
Nope. Yeah. Corone?
You come as supplicant.
You're actually a perfectly zero with us. You don't care one way or the other. All the dwarves just hate us. That's weird playing as dwarves. Other dwarves hate us.
Onward! Do not sully my presence. Talk then. Talk then. Bow before you dare.
Yeah. Don't get your beard in the knot. Okay, so you're recruiting these extra forces there.
For the wisdom of the
I might actually want to get rid of one Thunderers unit, replace it with another unit of shield walls, because the shield walls we have are very injured. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, all that's left is to take Pyrus, with Repance in it. That's the holy monastery of the divine Origo. And then we can focus on getting rid of these freaking chaos camps. Ah. Nope. A minor dynasty popped up. 2 minor dynasties popped up, actually. They're easy to deal with. They're just small armies of skeletons. Reminded me of Medieval 2 with the, well, that's the purpose of it. The just summoning the little rebel armies everywhere. But thankfully, unlike Medieval 2, we don't have, what's it called? Towers to keep them off. That was annoying. There is a mod which adds buildable forts by the human player. So you can, like, have a little fort and defend it in strategic locations. Like, you could just move to here and construct one and keep your army inside of it. Much like you could do in Medieval 2, which is kind of a neat idea. The AI doesn't make use of it, though, because they don't have programming. They don't have any, you know, AI directions to make use of it. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. What I was talking about the towers in Medieval 2 is, in Medieval 2, you don't naturally have vision over your provinces or your regions. You have to build watchtowers everywhere, and you'd build them, like, you know, here, along the, borders. Yeah. Oh, the garrison just got wiped out. They're probably really injured. So that you could see over the region. However, the towers were prime targets for the rebel armies which spawned, and the rebel armies would appear and they'd sit on your tower, and they'd just remove the line of sight from the tower, so it became non-functional. And while the rebel army was sitting there, they would be damaging the land which they were essentially raiding and burning it, which would be lowering the income of that province. I am going to give you Fire Line Commander. Actually. How are your cannons? No, they're pretty. I can hold off getting this. That's only useful when they're level 7. Get Fire Line Commander. Hey, and the trolls didn't attack El Calabud. Move in there. But yeah, I like the little army spawning around the place. It just livens up the map a little bit more. They're an opponent for everyone, so, you know, it's not like just the AIs teaming up against me even more than they normally do. Just adds a bit more life.
Let us begin.
I am going to
For the wisdom of the layer.
force march you
Darers will.
over to here.
Summon me if you dare.
We have control of here? We do. I am going to build healer's quarters.
Never.
Hello, Crom.
Tend your king, slaves.
Did those trolls get killed, or did they retreat? I hope they retreated. Hey! Khemri's taken the Black Pyramid of Nagash. That's nice. What's this province looking like? Okay, why does Karak Hearn have Morgheim? And Grunty Mingol, Gorgazan, and Agrul Migdal are all ruins. Now, Grunty Mingol is owned by trolls, naturally. Agrul Migdal, where is that? Here? Around here, I think. Is owned by Famir. And Gorgazan, I think that's normally owned by Savage Orcs. Morgheim, I think, is normally owned by a Vampire Counts faction. Karak Azul owns Bitterstone Mine. It's there. Okay. Dok Karaz is owned by Clan Angrund. Barakvar, the rest of it, because Barakvar confederated into the Karazhan Corps.
Not in this world or the other.
Okay, that's fine. End turn. No, I forgot to move Skag. Well, he's got orders. It's fine. What am I going to do with you? Am I going to move you over to Austria? I think I actually saw there was a mod for... Someone might have brought it to my attention. There was a mod for the Spine of the World Mountain? Spine of the World Dwarves? Or whatever they are. The ones which are in Lustria. Or was that for Karak Zorn? Might have been for Spine of the World. And I think they had a big focus on melee. Let me have a look. Oh, hang on. Okay, Spine of the World and most popular. I can't find it at the moment. If there was one. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to have a look for it later on. Oh, Prospectors of Chaos have been destroyed. That's the dynasties. Yep. Military alliance between Bordello and Talia, and military alliance between Nordland and Corone. Okay, the Empire and Bretonia are buddying up. Tsarina Katerin Borka has the Sarn encampment with a army of Kislevites. Let's see.
My axe thirsts for war.
Can you move? Where can you move without getting attrition?
Reckoning.
Up there.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
March across the desert. There we go.
Yes. For the wisdom of Valea. Aye.
And you can move there. Okay, Kofa. Upgrade the harbor. And I would like this, the ancestor shrines. Upgrade the harbor, and we'll get the ancestor shrines there so I can recruit some... what's it called? So I can recruit some slayers.
I will not.
Ooh, you've got the Knights of Origo in there. Peace and justice.
No.
Yeah. For us, not for anyone else. Ah. Tic-tac-toe's doing things. I'm not really too sure what he's doing. And I don't know. I think I'm going to keep tic-tac-toe down there. I'm not too concerned about getting that territory from him. I think for the, you know, for the sake of the campaign, we'll actually start aggressing against the dwarves. Because they've been looking funny at us for a while and they won't trade with us, and I've been annoying them because I'm going all technological rebellious. So, time to show this so-called High King who's, you know, who's truly capable of leading the dwarves. They are stuck in their ways. They are slow to adapt and adherent to the old ways far too much. It's time we showed them what's what. Okay, well, more raiding in the land of assassins. Wait, really? Oh, there. I suppose you're going to attack him. Okay. What's your called? Rebataclan. Oh, hello. There's the trolls. Ratgash Manflayer. There's an army of trolls again. We are ready for them, however. Our garrison is not fully recovered, but they're in much better shape than they were, and we have Morga Steelbeard in there. Might I remind people that our Obsidian Legion commanders, as well as being very good melee attackers, also, he has a multi-projectile grenade launcher, which is very nice. Okay, oh, Repance is, running away. Don't run. Your peasants look up to you. No, none of them are going to be alive in a moment. Oh, oh, oh.
The clan demands war.
Yes, they do.
This. Yes.
Okay, move up.
Beards in belts.
And let the siege of Pyrus, which we originally owned, but then Repance took it from us, begin in earnest again. We have 4 steel rain mortars in this army, 3 precision cannons, and 1 demolisher cannon. I think anything inside the walls is going to be pretty much dead. That's what our sieges are basically like. Just shell the ever-loving ancestor gods out of them. And then just shovel the charred remains of them out of the streets afterwards. I wonder if you can make an army where it's like... I was thinking for the demons or something, you could have like your main lord and you fly him over the walls or something, and then you just have summon abilities and you just summon the rest of your army around him. Probably could. You just have to have like, oh, it's got 1 cast of bloodletters, and then as it gets stronger, it's like, oh, you get 2 casts of bloodletters, 3, 5, as well as other things. a lore. Just thinking a bit more about it. A lore focused solely around summoning units. Okay. Oh, and you're appearing over there next to the giant skeleton. So we don't have an easy area to attack from, really. Go here. Cannons go like that. You array like this. We're not going to make the same stupid mistake and move my units in front of the cannons. What's his name who died, whoever it was, you know. Paid for my bad decision. The ultimate price. Getting dinged in the back of the head by a cannonball.
Yes, Thane.
Okay, here we go. And
For the ancestors.
charges.
Vengeance.
Actually, two can just go like that.
We will have
You can go there. You can go there. And there's two more units. Yeah, the sentries. Okay.
for the ancestor god.
It's a very
Cannon.
boxy formation, but yeah.
Cannon.
Hold, hold,
For the
hold.
cannon anchor.
Excellent.
Cannon.
And shoot that tower.
I'll get him.
Yeah, we could move up so that we're just within range of the one tower, but that will put me in range of their in the range of their archers. So actually, they're going to be focusing efforts on the cannons, aren't they? Go over here.
Don't skirmish. Band as a throng. For the High King.
Okay. Go here. I mean, if we kill everything behind the towers, we won't have to worry about the towers. What are you attacking? That's not the towers. Don't attack the towers. Attack the, like, what's on the walls. Okay, position yourselves like this. Rorik, you go there. Warfor, you go there. These Obsidian Legionnaires with blunderbusses go there. These guys go there. These Heavy Thunderers, nice. There. Actually, do that. And Skulls Saboteurs. You can go there. We haven't actually had a look at those. Attack that tower. That tower is also firing. Do this. And once you can position yourselves like this. Yep. Just get out of there.
Barracks ready.
Okay, that might be a little too far over there. Attack there. Attack there. Just lay waste to everything in there, you know. Let's have a look at that unit. There's a dead dwarf. Oh, we got killed by an arrow. Where is it? Here we go. Skolson Saboteurs. Ah, yes, this is one referencing Thick Skolson. Was the leader of the ragtag group at Darwi before Greybeards arrived. His saboteurs made a name for themselves with their guerrilla warfare, not by killing many enemies, but instead by damaging their weapons and ammunition, and thus taking away their ability to fight. So, they have a variety of abilities. They have demo charges, good for destroying artillery pieces or buildings. Wait, we can blow up walls with that? Midnight grenades. Missile damage 4, minus 140. Base damage 1. Armor piercing damage 1. Explosive damage 1. Base reload time 9. Effects. Obstructed sight for 30 seconds. Lowered speed, extremely lowered range and accuracy. Yeah. Okay. Obstructing the view rather than damaging, these grenades can keep an enemy from shooting for a little while. Yeah. Okay. How long? 30 seconds. Concealment bombs. Okay. Yep. And more powder. Cool! They have replenish ammunition on them. That's pretty nice. I'm going to try those demo charges. So, do we just, like, charge them up to here and use them against the wall or something?
Now see who's the mightiest.
Where are they? Yeah, there they are.
Your king breaks his own.
Okay, yeah, look, they got hammers and picks.
My clan court.
They got armor sundering on their attacks too, and they're anti-large. Pretty versatile. Okay, cannons. Shoot this wall here.
For the colours and core.
You guys go over here,
Range fast.
and we'll see what these demo charges are like.
Reloading. Change rounds. Like Hunnies being reload. Fresh powder. Shoot those buttons.
I was just wondering how I'd do that. Are they placing them? I don't think.
Reload.
I assume they'd like placed it on the ground and then it would blow up after a little bit. Or maybe it would be an ability you'd use on something nearby. Oh jeez. They've got snare nets as well. They really have everything on them. Well, just blow holes in the walls.
The next kill is ours.
You know, the old-fashioned way.
Kill the off-splitters.
Maybe they throw them? No, that's not fair. What's their ranged attack?
Getting close. Guns back out.
You don't look like you have guns. Do you throw bombs? Oh, hang on. Oh! That's how it goes. Okay, so you, choose which one you want to use. So, demo charges are, something you, like, target a wall with. Or a, building with. Okay, so you could use them against gates. Then. You can't use them against walls because they don't... You can't, like, shoot a wall. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Well, we'll try them against the, gatehouse. Oh dear. So many dead peasants. Oh, that's the, gatehouse is badly damaged. 57. Okay, so I should be able to just tell you to attack the gatehouse. And you will chuck demo charges at it? Yeah. And that did... I didn't see. Let's see, it's on 45.
Satisfy the grudge.
And it went up by about 50%. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. Oh, jeez. I might have just wasted a round there. Oh no. Hoo-yah! There we go. That's pretty cool. They're miners, so... Oh, they're not really miners. They got pickaxes. Would they have extra damage against gates because they've got pickaxes?
For the ancestors!
Because normal miners do a bit of extra damage. Okay, stop firing. I like that actually, that you can swap the attacks around.
Cannon! Select target!
Oh, rain of fire.
Shots! For the ancestor gods!
Yeah, I want you all in the one like this.
Off we go!
Okay. The bombardment ended. And what remained? Not much. A horse ran out. No rider.
Now the earth splitters! War of vengeance!
What's the range of heavy thunderers? 145.
Range far! Range fast!
Oh, you're busy shooting the guy through the walls. Oh, there's a grail relic.
For the cannons and core!
Oh, you've been using your grenades. We didn't see them. I like your shield. Just black and white. Black with steel color. That's neat. Do you have that? Oh, you've got some color on yours.
Expect us to do nothing, dwarf warriors! Now, lads! Now!
I see. The heavy thunderers actually have the thunderers. Are they heavy thunderers or are they scaled down repeater rifles? They look like scaled down repeater rifles of the Empire. Okay.
Satisfy the grudge!
Yeah, if destroying a wall like this, really should just get rid of these pillars. Ooh-hum.
Move!
You're really not going to do anything against that. You're just going to waste all of your ammunition.
For the High King! The clans unite! Shoot!
Okay, shoot them.
Bring them to the lady's mercy!
Yeah, sure.
Launches! Charge!
Uh-oh. They're aggressing. Flee.
The ancestor gods!
It'd be better to hit them with the shield breakers first.
Yes!
That way, their shields wouldn't do as
As a king
wouldn't protect as much against our ranged units. Oh dear.
cannon!
Shoot them.
Show us the target!
Go off auto fire. Stop auto fire.
Vengeance! It is a reckoning!
Bam! Damn it. Oh!
Dwarf warriors! Axes out, lads! And your vengeance!
Oh!
Baby! Bring them to our
And... Yep, they shattered. Well, there we go. Pyrus is now ours again. It says a lot for the limited numbers of the faction that every hit against my units hurts. Knights of Origo didn't even get anything. They were wiped out completely. Are they unbreakable? Ugh. Yay. Money! And occupying.
To battle! My axe
There we go.
thirsts for war.
And now we just got to worry about Repance. Yeah, the gleaming pennant.
Time for a reckoning. For the wisdom of the layer.
And you can get... Oh, you got the rune negation. Strike the runes. An old door, you can get... Get Scarred Veteran for the increase in health. Okay.
I cannot.
Ready.
You're going to be attacking Forest because you got no choice. That's fine. Yep. Okay.
Let us begin.
Should I move Rorik away? If he's outside, you'll attack him and you'll draw the garrison out. We can defeat you either way, but having you fight...
My axe
Actually, the settlement doesn't have walls anymore, so it doesn't matter. When we took the settlement, we tore the walls down because who needs them? Got that. Bretonians get walls on all their settlements just as part of their build tree. So yep, upgrade that. And we get a command point. Empower the guilds. Okay. And... have we moved you up here, Skag?
You summoned me.
Nope. Okay.
Your ignorant souls.
Varg camp. I think the Naglfari plain is owned by the Famir.
Greetings from Sigma.
Hey.
No.
Another gotcha pack?
No.
No. No! Jeez, okay. Just a simple no would have sufficed. Trade agreement.
Affirmative.
Very well, we have an agreement. Yay, money, money. Empire's probably going to dislike us for that. Actually, you like it that we've got treaties with Marienburg.
Friends of the Empire.
That's
Come.
weird.
Never.
I thought the Empire disliked it if you had treaties with Marienburg, because they don't recognize Marienburg as their own region. Making a bit more money for that. Okay. In turn. No. Thank you, Tic-Tac-Toe, for dealing with that army. You are trespassing, however. Or are you? We might have a... we probably have military access. And look at that. We control this entire coastline. All this is Dwarven. Oh, and Prince Sahut just wiped out Henri Le Massif. So, you don't have to worry about him. He's interesting. He's a Bretonian hero, but he's actually counts as a large unit, even when on foot. I think he might be bigger. His model might be taller on the battlefield. Okay. Oh, you're just attacking Virus. Well, sure. I suppose it doesn't matter, because there's no walls. Okay. Now, you get the hill. Oh, let's deal with Repance. And then we'll spend like a turn or two building up, and then we'll sail for Barakvar. So what would be useful against dwarves? To fight the dwarves, you must think like a dwarf. Yeah, beard. Grudge. Yeah, cannons. That's a hill. That's the saddest excuse for a hill I've ever seen. What's that there? Oh, we lost a cannon. Well, why did we lose a demolisher cannon? Boo. You can sit up there. You can do that there. Yeah, we're just going to be holding the line again. I think our artillery carry the battle for us. It's a different tactic. It's fine. I don't mind. It's fun. I find it fun. Do that. Go there. Oh, my reinforcements are coming behind me. Okay, that's fine. You can go there. Are you far enough down the hill? You should be. Go there. You can go here. And all that's left is the scouts. Scouts can go here. Scouts can... There we go. Okay. Also, you lot, I don't know what you can do. You're so small, it doesn't matter. Just go behind there. And there. Oh, what's this? You just installed Starship Troopers from 2005. Look at their faces. Oh dear. Let's see. Nah. Oh, isn't this game... Is this game built on the same engine as the Alien vs Predator games? They've got that slit mouth. It looks so bad for 2005. Yeah, it does rather. Like early 2000s, perhaps. I mean, the lighting seems pretty good. Should I show that? Oh. What's this? Yeah, greetings, fellows. It's not spooky time. No, forget it. Okay. Yeah, they actually, looking at them, I was surprised. I just sort of reminded how much the Imperial Guards infantry is based on the armor for the troops and Starship Troopers. Okay, shoot those field trebuchet. God, for that wink, sorry. Wink, nudge, say no more, say no more. If they get close, not 'em. Okay, go there. Blunderbusses, go here. Shield breaker muskets, go there. Heavy thunderers, go like that. Go like that. We just probably have to going to have to position ourselves straight up.
Nothing can stop us. Move. Strike out. Artillery ready.
Doing mortar. Just turn around on the spot. Get into position.
Dwarf warriors. War of vengeance. Dwarf warriors, move now.
Okay, good. You dealt with those cannons. Not those cannons, those trebuchet. Where is Repance? Oh, there you are. She's nearly dead. Repance is running away. No. The first view I get of Repance, and she's running away from the battlefield. Looks very cool. That big sword. And the full plate armor. Very nice. But yeah. I think the army has been roundly demolished.
We have scores to settle. Enough. Now.
Can you, like, chuck a few grenades at them? Oh, come on. They're just there. Come on. Pow! Catch these hot potatoes. Oh, oh. Charging around the flanks. Oh, I wonder if these are actually very good against infantry. Probably not. Chuck some of these obscuring ones, because they slow them down.
Fresh powder. Reload.
There you go.
Sir. For Grimnir. The clans unite.
Oh, the Silver Horn of Vengeance! Oof. Well, we blinded our own guys, but... Eh. Hey, stop that. I don't believe those that really do damage. Hey! You sneaky kids.
Move now. Move. Be ready. Yes. Vengeance. For mountain and home. Pursuit. Dwarf warriors. Kill
I'm really surprised at how tenacious they're being.
Dwarf warriors.
Have you not been, like, bombarded enough? Repance just died. And with it, the army shattered. I don't think she even got in melee. Look at how slow they run. Slow they move with that. Yeah, the cavalry was a threat. I kind of forgot about them. That's the kindest thing I could say about the army. The cavalry was a threat.
Go. Pop those dwarf on legs.
Is your gun, like, fouled up or something? Or are they moving out of range?
Reload.
Pow! Oh, it's a whisper trespass idea. But I got whispers blocked. Have I? Oh, well. Thanks. I might have a look at that. Let me see. Yeah. There was an army here. There's still an army here, except now it's dead. Decisive battle. These armies of Bretonians are really proving not to be that troublesome. Tomb Kings would be fun too. It's just armies of skeletons which could blast apart. However, we're going for more... I have plans for more, you know... denser targets. Richer meat, I suppose you could say. The dwarves, in particular. We're going to... But steel ray mortars would probably do a fair bit against the dwarves as well. Are they armor piercing? I feel like they're more against, like, cheap units. They don't have much armor piercing. They've mostly just got normal explosive. Yeah, poor Repance. Release the captives. And you can finish off her army. Oh, it just runs over to there. Ooh, and we get a new trait for it. I haven't seen Repance's trait. You get when defeating her.
can
Hello,
the hell we
Volmir.
do for you on this fine
Is this going to be
day?
breaking a trade agreement? Yep. It's so flip-floppy on that. Oh, we get the Scarecrow banner. That's pretty nice. I like this. I think it's one of the better items in the game. -8 leadership constant around self. Oh, hang on! When did they change that? It says it only targets flying units. I thought it targeted ground units. They changed that at some point. Yeah, sure. I can find it on my own. Thank you, though. Yeah, responses rough. Well, if I thought the Scarecrow's banner was a passive -8 leadership to all units around you. It's not. I didn't think it was only flying units. I suppose it makes sense because it's a Scarecrow banner, and it scares flying things. But okay, well, it's not as good as I thought it would be. Oh, and they wound Skag. Oh, nuts. He was wounded by Hural Torgerson. Okay. Oh. And the trolls are raiding. The trolls are raiding! The trolls are raiding! Upgrade Bow Aliad.
Time for a reckoning.
Attack. Jaspin Le Saracen. Yeah, that Scarecrow banner is really not that appealing now. I thought it was a... whatever. I suppose if it was, it would be a bit too powerful. Put that on you. Put that on you. I didn't mean to play the battle. I meant to auto-resolve. I'm so out of sorts by learning that that Scarecrow banner only affects flying units. Sigh. They've got a hill to climb up, though. Is this going to be, like, near the coast? Because I think the maps in Warhammer 2 are, like, partially based off the terrain which you fight on. Yeah, it is. Look, there's the coast right there. And this massive hill right here. I feel this doesn't really convey, like, the terrain too accurately. It doesn't seem like it's... It doesn't seem like the gradations are getting, you know, bright enough to represent this. It's just like, oh, it's a gradual steep. No. Boom. Yeah, whatever. And like the other map was sort of like saying, oh, there's like a hill here, and the hill was just like a bump.
Cannon!
Okay, well,
The clans unite!
set up the cannon line again. These guys haven't been scarred enough. I only have one of my armies in it too, because I meant to auto-resolve it. Oh well.
Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us! Dwarf warriors!
You can go there. You can go there.
For the High King!
Go there.
Dwarf warriors!
You can go there.
The clans unite!
Go there.
Vengeance!
Over there.
For mountain and home!
And there.
We have scores to settle!
You can go there. And you can go there. Go. Oh.
Runes of spell breaking! The clans
Okay.
unite!
Well, we've only got one cannon. Oh no, our other army is getting pulled in as well. Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit easier. Way over there. We'll be done with this before they even get over here. Hopefully.
Charge!
Have we dealt with that trebuchet? Yes, we have. We broke it. Okay, good. Shoot the knights errant. We can actually check the steel rain mortars. They do 34 armor piercing missile damage. That's alright. 112 missile damage. Don't fire.
Stop firing! Reload!
Actually, you could...
Range far, range fast!
Hello, knights! You're trying to charge me? Nah. Boom. Let the cannons roar. You just see knights getting blasted off their horses in the distance. There goes a horse. Oh, here comes someone. I think I actually put you guys on hold fire. I did. Sigh. Oh well. You're anti-large. You can deal with a guy on a horse, can't you?
Ready!
See, if that was damage over time, it might hurt a bit more.
Splitters! We have no time for blitz.
Oh yeah! Look at that throwing arm! Wow. They threw those a long way.
Those dwarf
Oh yeah.
Let the vengeance begin!
Okay. That's really nice that we can replenish the ammunition of our artillery with these guys. I wonder if that's something which they could add. I have a model on the tabletop. Just reach over and get it, even though I can't show it off. It's a little wagon for the dwarves. It came with the Battle for Skull Pass set, and it's got a pit pony attached to it, and it's like a little wheeled minecart wagon with like a strong box on top of it. It's a little supply wagon dwarves had in that set. I think it was just a it was more of a little, you know, more of a little just terrain feature than anything else. I don't think it had rules for it, possibly other than like capturing it gave the goblins points. But having something like a little supply train might be nice for this. You know, you could like replenish the ammunition of your siege weapons. Not that you really need it. But yeah. Kind of a nice model. I haven't painted it. Never really had the paints, I don't think, to paint a horse. Because Skaven don't have horses. Can I find an image of it? Let me see. Oh. Oh, we got Runa Sanctuary. Magic resistance 30%. Assigned unit. Oh. So, better. That. Release captives.
Time for a reckoning.
Okay. I'll just have a look for this. Let's see. Battle for Skull Pass. Yeah, there was a which was suggested. Here we go. That plus image. Yep, that's fine. Go to the desktop. And where is it? There's the desktop. And here. This is actually a painted one. But this isn't what I'm talking about. It's a little supply wagon with a pony pulling it. This is quite nicely painted. But that's the little figure I'm talking about. Nice little wagon for the dwarves. That. So yes. Yeah, you're killed. Got a Runa Sanctuary. And Chevalier's Deadliness have been defeated. Get the Rune of Fury. Ooh, and Rune of Negation. We got 2 levels. And you can get extra powder. That's why I don't see, like, researching it to be that useful. I mean, okay, it would allow us to get extra powder without having our lord there. This is only 40 meters. So the research applies it to everything, and it means you don't have to have them clustered around your lord. So in that regard, it is useful. Here. So, you know. Okay, and if we had, like, a rune priest, we'd be able to get it anyway. We wouldn't be relying on our lord. I am going to get... Well, we got Fyrus back. You... Master of the Forge level 2. Oldor. Scarred Veteran. Level 2. And Fyrus has no unique buildings in it. Don't have enough income for the Ancestor Shrines. Though the cost is quite low. I could probably bump that down even lower with that. Next turn.
Summon me if you dare.
And, okay, so I'm going to send you to Bel Aliad. And we'll probably spend a turn or 2 just replenishing our armies, building up our income. And there's these trolls. Oh, they've got just trolls in their army. They're going a bit easier on me.
Let us begin.
Okay, can I get anything for that lord which would give him, like, flaming attacks or something? Ironbeard's braces, no. Prospectors spyglass. I can actually get that now. That's pretty cool. Let me just have a look for anything else. Slayers, gauntlets. Scepter of Stone. Causes major magical damage, medium strike area, strong versus a single unit. That's a bombardment. Oh, is that like the Scroll of Stone? Seems like a weaker version of it. Horn of the Ancestors. Summons an ancestral spirit. Oh, I forgot about that. Ring of Grimnir. Constant. Self. Effects allies in range. Plus 12 leadership. Plus 5 melee attack. Plus 10% weapon strength. Plus 4 melee attack. The Uncored Chain. Immune to psychology. Physical resistance and melee defense. Dragon Slayer's Ring. Extra armor, melee defense, and 30% fire resistance. Eye Warden's Wardstone would be nice. Would save 20% when fighting against Chaos armies. Old Guard's Tankard, we don't have wine for that. Don't have spices for Ironbeard's Ring. That'd be kind of nice against trolls, to make them a bit even weaker to fire. Causes terror. Gatekeeper's helm. That'd be nice for our front line. Extra missile and magic resistance. Iron Warden's shield. Constant on self. Plus 12% damage resistance while his hit points get low. Star metal plate. Alaric's armor. Expert charge defense. Okay. We've probably got a weapon which gives flaming attacks. Yeah, Troll Slayer's axe. I could give him that. But I'd like something which would buff units around him with flaming attacks. Like the Banner of Burning. That is so good. Elfbane. We can get Elfbane. I feel like it should apply to the army. Maybe not that high, but... Discouraged effect. Starbreaker. But we need obsidian. And the closest obsidian is Karag Orud. I am going to actually get... Yeah, I'll get the Troll Slayer's axe. There we go. So, if you can get this in the next turn... I mean, that enables magical attacks, but... You've got a job, and your job is killing all these trolls. Okay, what else would I want here? I want that, and I'll probably build, I can build that somewhere else. Yeah, build a Scratty camp. And you can have the apothecary, level 1, whatever. That's fine. Okay, and there's still this Chaos Army settlement down here. I am going to have to deal with that.
No, I will not shame my plan.
Move down this way. Just go along the road. I don't need you to be there right away. But we'll go and deal with those trolls. Thralltruss is trespassing. Oh, great. No, not trolls. Those warriors of chaos. Because apparently one of them just spawned a chaos. Warriors of Chaos army. We can't have warriors of chaos wandering around our territories. It's unhygienic. King Oyas comes out.
Manlings come.
What's much?
They only do when they want something.
Yeah. Hello, Balthazar Gelt. What do you want? Military access. Why? I suppose because you're at war with something which is in our territory. I don't care. Sure, whatever. Can you make us gold? I wonder what the dwarves would think about making gold out of other metals. Probably not very high, are they? Magical tricksy stuff. It's not real gold. Probably turn your back and it just turns into lead again. Oh, it's the spine of Sotek. Find the world. Saw that. Let me see. Come on. Oh, hello, trolls. We're probably going to have to deal with you next time because it is getting rather late. Night. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna have a look again of because Uh... Hmm. I can't find it right now. Oh, hang on. No, never mind. Okay, anyway. Perhaps the chaos is destroyed. You must have dealt with their army. Okay, well... we start off about as much as we did before. Oh. Hello. Zark Brainbasher. Another troll lord is coming over to attack me. Why are they so focused on me? There's many other people in the way. It's another army of chaos trolls. Armored chaos trolls. What's your army made up of? Yeah, okay. It's not as bad as it was before. Just armored chaos trolls with 2 units of normal trolls. Oh, luxury. Still led by a forest goblin, though. This one's led by a actual troll lord. But yes, I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. I am quite tired. So I went out earlier. I had a very nice dinner. So, what's the world looking like? Black Crag owned this except for Bitterstone Mine. Oh, actually, that was lost by Karakazul. Halflings own Averheim. I don't think they've expanded. Nope. The only thing that's expanded about them is their waistline. Faster, Erengrad, Zoishank's still taken, and Fort Stragoff is no longer there. That's Skaven owned? I think it's Skaven owned. Tower of Crack's owned by Osland. Silent Encampment's owned by Kislev. Lost our hero up here. Oh, pardon me. He got injured and he got transported all the way back to our territory. The Empire are still not interested in trading with us. Talabakland is owning all of its regions. Urgig. Brass Keep, I think, is still controlled by the Rotblood tribe. Oakenhammer is owned by Sylvania. Hey! The vampire counts might have actually woken up. It might be a bit late in the campaign, turn 83. But that speaks nicely. Apparently Magritta is under siege. So it's owned by Skaven. I don't know who's sieging it. Probably Carcassonne. Sort of Canes over here in Lothern. And the rest of the world, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. A bit of emperor corruption along there. And all the way along there. That might be caused, either that's caused by Araness Assault Spite, or that might be caused by Gashnag. I don't know whether Gashnag causes vampire corruption. Gashnag is a legendary lord added to the Border Princes. He is a Strigoi Ghoul King in disguise. Yeah, okay. Bit there. But that's just natural. And there, but again, that's natural. And none up here. There's a little bit up there, but that's, Vangeist. Chaos Corruption. About where you'd expect. A little bit there. A lot here. The Badlands are Chaos Corrupted. Perhaps the Trolls and the Famirs Chaos Corruption should be lowered a bit. I mean, I know, like, Famir are Chaos troops. The Famir worship the Chaos Gods, but since they're fallen out of the favor, perhaps they should have quite low Chaos Corruption. The problem is that with, like, corruption, if you even have 1 point of corruption, and if there's, like, 1 point of untainted. It's going to be 50-50. You can't, like, have a little bit, like 1 point creates 10% chaos corruption. It doesn't work like that. So, I was just thinking also, you know, trolls cause chaos corruption, which I suppose makes sense. I always kind of see them as more neutral, and chaos corruption only being caused by possibly chaos trolls, because they don't really worship the chaos gods to my mind. They're just a incidental creature. But, you know. Yep, okay. Skaven corruption. A bit around here. And up here. And over there. Ownership. What can we see? The dwarves own this. We own this. I don't know anything else. Not even fully Bretonia. Reichland own Reichland and Karaberg. Middensteig is owned by Hochland. I don't think I've ever really seen Hochland make an empire. They always just sort of sit in her gig. And that's about it. So, yeah. Anyway, I will save it here. And we'll have to fight that army of trolls at El Calabud next time, because, as I said, I'm quite tired. And we've already fought them off once, and the extremely close battle came down to me actually manning the cannon myself, or dwarfing the cannon myself. Can't really say that, I don't even have a beard. To save the day, I suppose. Just lay the firepower down on the trolls to get them to run. That was fun. I like battles which come down to very narrow margins like that. After the fact, during the fact, it's quite stressful. So anyway, that will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War Greybeard's Prospectors for tonight. Very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me for the next one.